Hey everyone, Dr. John Paul here. And for those of you who may not be aware of National Coming Out Day, National Coming Out Day is next Wednesday, October 11th. And while I find this day to be extremely important to me, I wanted to go ahead and take an opportunity in this video to talk to you all a little bit more about the importance of the day and why it's so important for those, whether you're coming out or whether you're an ally, to stop and think about what the day means in order for us to support those in the LGBTQ community. So for those of you who may not know, I came out in 2006 to my family on National Coming Out Day. I felt that this day was important to me, not only for me to speak my truth, but for me to be able to talk openly and honestly about what my journey looked like as a Black queer man in the LGBTQ community. Why I find it so important for me to center the conversation on this day is that oftentimes we force people to talk about their coming out experience on this day, not fully acknowledging that the coming out process can oftentimes be very hurtful, as well as sometimes triggering for those who might be in the coming out process. So this week, I wanted to take the time on my video to talk more about this because I felt the need for us to acknowledge the idea that there are sometimes folks who are not 100% ready to come out on this day, but yet we encourage them to talk about their experience. So for those of you who might be wanting to take the day to come out, I wanted to give you these pointers. I think it's extremely important for you to acknowledge that you should only come out if you are 100% ready to do so. Don't feel the need to jump onto the bandwagon and to talk about your sexuality or your gender identity if you're not 100% ready. I know for me, I only came out because I felt like I was ready to take on the challenge. Being queer and being out and being open and talking openly about your experience can sometimes be extremely daunting. Don't feel like you have to take on that pressure if you're not ready to do so. Keep in mind, as you're on your coming out journey, there are going to be a lot of folks who have a lot of questions about what that means. Your journey is yours and yours only. Don't feel the need to have to discuss your journey with those if you are not ready to do so. Again, you are where you are and your journey is your journey, and that should be that. Also keep in mind, if you're not at a place where you can conceptualize what it means to be a part of the community, do your own research. Feel free to come back to it when you're ready. Every day is a coming out process, and only you should feel comfortable about talking about that when you are ready. For those of you who identify as allies, keep in mind that if there is someone that you may think is a part of the LGBTQ community and you feel like this is the day you want to ask questions, don't. I often liken it to the idea of someone coming into your home and going through your underwear drawer. Sometimes talking to other people about their LGBTQ identity or their journey can often feel like a violation. So if you know someone who you think is a part of the community, don't ask them outrightly to talk about their journey or to even talk about their identity if they're not ready. When someone is comfortable with you about talking about who they are or what their journey looks like, they will. Don't feel the need to press or prod. As an ally to the community, you can just be there. You can just be present and you can just listen, because that's all we really need on this day is open arms and open ears. So again, if you are a part of the community and you feel like you want to celebrate this day, do so. And if you're an ally and you want to support people on this day, figure out ways to do that. I actually have listed an article as to ways that you can support the community during this time. And there are also other resources on my website that you can go ahead and check out that will give you more information as to how you can support me as well as those in my community. So again, happy National Coming Out Day to those of you who decide to participate, and to those of you who support the community, thank you for all that you do and for all of the love that you provide. I want to say thank you so much for checking out this video this week. Please continue to support me and the work that I'm doing by checking out my website at www.drjohnpaul.com. You can also follow me on social media by checking out my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter by using the handle @DrJohnPaul. Please continue to tell people to subscribe to these videos. I can't do this work without your viewership, so it means a lot when you tell people to subscribe or you share my videos. So again, thank you, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!